Hello everyone, I am Griffin and we are back with another reaction video. This time we are reacting to the top 5 ghost videos so scary you'll be shook. This is from Nuke's Top 5, honestly my favorite channel when it comes to all things that go bump in the night. Alright, let's get right into it, shall we?
Viewer videos. This next clip was submitted by Nuke's Top 5 viewer Anna Garcia. It allegedly shows security footage of a ghost appearing around what locals claim is a haunted well in the small town of Urcos, Peru.
Turn it down just a little bit more. Looks like there's 2 of them.
A man seems to be sitting near the well, and then just seems to... well, I don't know actually what he does, but it's creepy as hell. But is this a ghost, or just the oddest camera glitch ever recorded?
Yeah, it just looks like he's getting up to look down into the well, and there's another one that gets up on the other side of it and looks down with him.
You decide. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Isaac says that his uncle recently experienced something he just can't explain. Checking his Nest security camera, he saw what appeared to be a dark figure just standing in the road outside his house. But this is where things take a truly disturbing turn.
Oh, it looks like a shadow person. It looks like it's on the other side of the street, but when a car passes by, it makes it look like it's on this side instead of the other side. But yeah, that looks like a shadow person.
Cars seem to pass right through this bizarre figure, so Isaac's uncle decides to go out to investigate, and things are about to get even weirder.
Some dark. Oh, there it's gone. Huh.
The dark figure seems to just disappear as the man approaches. So is this something supernatural watching his house?
It's like
or just what?
It's like it noticed as soon as it noticed him started walking out, it decided like, oh, I'm done.
You think this is? Let me know. "12 years ago, a band in Veracruz, Mexico was playing their final gig as one of their members was about to move to another town. At the time, they didn't notice anything unusual about the event at all. But later, as the guys rewatched the video of their performance, they noticed something that chills them to their core.
Oh, I saw it.
For this one, there's probably no reason to ask, but did you see it? Lurking behind the TV in the right corner, a ghastly-looking girl with what seems to be a pale and distorted face seems to be peeking out at the band. What's even weirder is that if we cut to different segments of the video, the strange pale girl has disappeared. The guys in the band believe that this bizarre figure might be the ghost of a friend of theirs who took her own life years earlier, perhaps dropping in for one last goodbye at the band's final performance. A cry for help. Dee from the YouTube channel Dee's Dark Adventures travels to what is known to be the most haunted state park in Ohio, the Beaver Creek State Park in East Liverpool. The historic park is said to be a hotspot of ghostly sightings and even reports of mysterious creatures. It's already late and very dark when Dee walks deep into the woods of the park.
I'm going to say this. I will continue to say this throughout the rest of my life until I'm dead. If you are going it is highly, highly recommended that if you're going to go to like some park, abandoned building, any place to ghost hunt or anything like that, it is highly, highly recommended you take at least 1 or 2 people with you, because you never know what could happen. The thing is, there could be some person, some psychotic person or homeless person or something. It is much more dangerous to run into something that is real than a ghost or demon or something like that, because the real person is an actual real threat. He could have a weapon, a gun, something that could attack you. So it is highly recommended that you actually bring at least 1 or 2 or more people with you, so you at least have the advantage to, you know, fight them off or something. Because if you're alone, it is a very high probability that you could be attacked and you have no one to help you. You could be killed, kidnapped, or whatever. So if you're going to go alone on these things, it is, you really need to take all the precautions you can and bring something to defend yourself, or at least let people know where you're going and when you might possibly be back, so just in case you're not back at that time, they can go and look for you, or they can do something. It is never, in my opinion, it is never a good idea to go alone to do any of these sort of things, because it is very, very, very dangerous. So if you're going to, please take all the precautions you can.
She finds a spot to settle and begins to experiment with her EMF meter and a spirit box app on her phone. She plans to test whether the stories of supernatural activity in Beaver Creek State Park are true. It did not go well.
Hopefully y'all can see me. I don't know. Right myself. Anyway, I've got the EMF detector, and I'm gonna is that gonna help? I'm blind myself. See if I can get anything to interact with that. My old one I used to have, I broke. So I'm gonna try to do that this time. What the hell is that?
That was not natural.
What the hell? Guys, I was not even on that. It wasn't even on the app. I don't know how that came out of my freaking phone.
A troubling sound startles Dee as it seems to come from right where she's sitting.
What the?
A little shaken up, Dee believes the sound might have come from the app on her phone, but she isn't sure, and she is now freaked out. Dee decides to carefully trek back through the woods to her car and just leave. But what happens next makes her blood run cold.
I don't know what to do, guys. I don't want to be in here.
No shit.
I wanted to make a good video for you guys, but I don't know what the heck made that noise. It sounds like a dang wild cat, like a big cat, but we don't have big cats here. I don't feel good in this place, guys. I really don't know what to do. I really don't know where to go. Huh? I see a light coming from over there. No. Nope. There's a light, look. Oh, I can't see it. Somebody's looking for me. This is not good. I think they're trying to lure me out. There's flashlights. I don't know if you guys can see them. I don't know what to do, guys. If I move, they're gonna hear me. Help me.
The voice voice of a man can be heard yelling for help, and Dee can see flashlights in the distance. Alone and afraid, Dee doesn't trust the call for help at all, so she keeps her flashlight and hides in the darkness. Suddenly, the voice can be heard right next to her, and in terror, she just makes a run for it. Later, Dee says that she did make it home safe, and to this day, she says she still has no idea who could have been yelling for help out in the dark woods of Beaver Creek State Park at that time. Could it have been something paranormal? Or even scarier, were those real people out in the middle of the dark woods stalking Dee?
See, this is a great reason why you never should go alone. That could have been an actual person, and she could have been attacked or kidnapped. Don't ever, ever, ever go alone. At least that's what I say you should never do. Don't ever fucking go alone. This shit like this happens.
And terrorizing her just for fun. Let me know what you think. We need scary videos.
The other thing is, it is highly recommended that if you do go out to these sort of supernatural paranormal hunting things that you want to go on to record videos for, or get EMF readings or anything like that, if you hear someone or something in the distance screaming for help, don't ignore it. Don't go towards it. That is the recommended thing. Just ignore it. Especially the other thing is, if you're driving along a road at night and dark, and you see someone there trying to flag someone down, just keep going. Don't stop. Don't ever stop for somebody at night like that. Especially if you see them like huddled over, rocking or whatever. Just keep going. That is very, very, very dangerous.
So if you see something that you think should be on Nuke's Top 5, be sure to email us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Project Fear. After the unfortunate end of their popular TV series Destination Fear, team members Dakota,
I think I've heard of Destination Fear,
Chelsea, Tanner, and Alex are back on the road to explore and investigate extremely haunted locations, this time on YouTube. With a new name, Project Fear, the team decides to go back to the old Sweet Springs Sanatorium in West Virginia, a place where 3 years ago they experienced things that to this day they still can't explain.
Did you know that you have passed away? What? Did you hear that moan? That was like a woman crying.
Please tell me that was on.
I have the chills. Did you know that you have passed away? What? Did you hear that moan?
Sounded like a siren.
Did you hear any of it, Chelsea?
This happened by close to my room. So I looked back and I'm like, why is Tanner over here? I was like,
That was a scream!
I'm telling you.
Dude, we need to get out of here.
Dude, this is demonic.
and I'm like, why is Tanner over here? I was like,
this location literally scarred me.
So, a little backstory. Sweet Springs Sanatorium served as a hospital for tuberculosis patients in the 1940s.
Of course.
It is estimated that over 1,000 people lost their lives inside the sanatorium walls. Many of these people were buried in unmarked graves behind the building. The sanatorium later served as a nursing home for the old and poor before eventually being shut down in the 1990s. Now, not surprisingly, with a history like that, the large estate is said to be extremely haunted. Visitors have reported hearing loud, unexplained voices and screaming, and many have witnessed doors slamming shut on their own. Even creepier, some visitors actually claim to have seen ghostly apparitions, most notably that of a woman dressed in white standing in the window on the 3rd floor in room 3007. So, after their visit 3 years ago, the Project Fear team is a little hesitant to return, and when they interview the current manager of the sanatorium, Cindy Harper, it just makes them even more nervous.
So I have a question. So
When doing the research, you talked about how you were like thrown down the stairs at one point.
I don't normally get pushed down the stairs. That's only happened one time, but it was bad enough. Like I told you, I had bruises.
You were like thrown down. It wasn't like a couple
It was
stairs.
like a push. I mean, I was expecting to be a human attacking me, and I found no one. So I drop all my equipment. I don't know what it looked like going down the stairs. Just
My God! Okay.
That was on the door, dude.
That was the loudest knock. This is in the middle of the day still. That sounded like right next to my head.
While interviewing Cindy about her terrifying experiences in the sanatorium, a loud bang on the floor startles both her and the Project Fear team. But there's no one inside the building. Cut to later that day. And as darkness falls, the team decides that in order to try to provoke a response, investigator Tanner should head down to the basement all by himself. The rest of the team explores the most haunted area of the sanatorium, the 3rd floor. After hearing a few unexplained noises, Dakota, Chelsea, and Alex begin a digital recording session inside the most haunted room, room 3007. What happens next shocks the whole team, including Tanner, who's still completely alone in the basement.
We were here several years ago exploring this building. Do you remember us?
We were here several years ago exploring this building. Do you remember us?
Dude, it said I remember Tanner.
Oh, I hear that.
It said I remember Tanner.
I heard yes, and then there's a pause.
Yep,
I remember something.
It's Tanner.
It says Tanner, dude.
Let me play it again just to verify.
We were here several years ago exploring this building. Do you remember us?
Tanner, dude.
I have the goosebumps, dude. It says yes. There's like a 1 second pause, and then it's a whispering, I remember Tanner.
Go for Tanner.
I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to give you a warning.
We were doing digital recorder. Thing is here. Remember you.
Debating about even like telling you this, but like at the end of the day, like it's a warning. Like we want you to know to be on like your toes.
What did I do?
I'm meeting with you in a little bit.
I will show you the digital recorder, the EVP. It's freaky.
Okay, man. What the? I heard something.
Yo, are you okay?
Can you do that again? What the f?
I thought I heard a voice, man.
Promise if it's not us, dude. And we don't hear you right now on the 3rd floor.
So it's not like the echo or anything.
I don't know what's happening, but let's go hit this part of the 3rd floor, and then we'll go to Tanner.
The team eventually finds Tanner in the sprawling sanatorium basement, and they have him listen to what they captured on their digital recorder.
We were here several years ago exploring this building. Do you remember us?
Oh, what do you hear? We didn't tell you what we heard yet.
We remember Tanner.
Yes!
Dude!
It says yes. I remember Tanner.
Do you remember us?
That is clear, dude.
Tanner is the creepiest part, because it's so clear.
Similar to what happened on their previous visit 3 years earlier, the Project Fear team finds themselves hearing clear voices, one of which seems to remember Tanner. The 4 friends then split up to sleep at separate haunted locations inside the building. Chelsea and Alex set up in the basement, Tanner on the 2nd floor, and Dakota on the 3rd floor, just outside haunted room 3007. It goes without saying that none of them slept a wink that night. All of them start to hear loud, unexplained bangs and strange noises. But Dakota, up on the most haunted 3rd floor, has a unique experience all his own, and it's downright chilling.
Whoa! Hello? That sounded like a doorknob, like, rattling. I just heard you. Okay. I went down and explored to see if I could find, like, the source of that noise. I have no idea what it was. I looked in a bunch of rooms, but it literally could have came from any single door at any single...
I heard that too. That was a voice.
That was a girl's high-pitched voice. Hello?
Yeah, that was a voice. No idea what it said though.
I just was down there too. I was just down there. It literally could have came from any single door at any single... any single door at any single... Can you do that again? It makes sense to hear like a high-pitched female. Where I'm at right now, with the lady in white on this floor. What the? Holy! That door just shut! That door just shut!
I thought I saw a figure.
At the very end of the hall just shut!
I thought I saw a figure.
I hope I caught that on camera. No way. No way. Yeah, that door is shut. This door, I just watched with my eyes shut. There is no one.
A disturbing voice scares Dakota out of his seat, and then a door at the end of the hallway closes by itself. Now, hundreds of commenters on the Project Fear YouTube channel believe that this door doesn't just close by itself. But look closely, and what do you think?
Okay, yeah, what I thought was a figure was the door that's actually white closing.
So is the Sweet Spring Sanatorium haunted by something that's strong enough to speak, slam doors, and even appear as a shadow apparition? You decide. You can watch this entire 2-part investigation with many more terrifying paranormal moments over on the YouTube channel, Project Fear. Imprints. For 2 years, Eric Gunner has been experiencing relentless paranormal activity. Even stranger, the ghost or entity seems to follow him wherever he goes as he moves from house to house in Mexico. But most
I guess that means it's attached to him and not any resident that he gets. Oh cool, he has Haunter. Or Haunter. Haunter. But yeah, it looks like it's attached to him specifically.
Terrifying of all, each time Eric tries to get away, the spirit that follows him seems to become more and more aggressive. So, just like many nights in the past, Eric and his little dog Bean are woken up by the sound of loud banging on his bedroom door. This time Eric is prepared with a flashlight and a camera, intending to capture evidence of the hell that he's been living through.
I need to oil up
Eric's
that door.
dog sniffs around and seems to be a little shaken up by something that Eric can't see. Eric decides to leave the little
Put some WD-40 on them door hinges.
Little dog safe upstairs in his bedroom while he checks the house.
¿Hay alguien aquí?
Something gonna come flying out.
A ver, espera. ¿Hay alguien aquí?
I thought I heard footsteps.
Escuché como si me hablaran. No sé si se alcanzó a escuchar una voz. Se lo juro que no sé si se alcanzó a escuchar una voz.
Whoop, I heard that. It sounded like it said yeah.
Sentí como si me soplaran en la nuca, no sé. Como si me hicieran así como... Mejor ya no pregunto eso.
Eric says he felt something blow on the back of his neck, and his camera actually captures the sound when it happens.
Uy. Uy. Uy.
Eric has only been downstairs for 6 minutes when he suddenly notices something downright creepy.
No manches.
What?
¿Está viendo lo que yo?
No? What is he seeing?
Y no solo eso, Ahí en el refri tenía una foto de mi mamá.
Oh.
Ahorita no me fijé en el video, pero pues antes de irme a dormir ahí la tenía. ¿No está? Ni tampoco está la cruz para dormir, ahí la tenía. ¿No está? Ni tampoco está la cruz.
I thought I saw something like right there that passed by really quick.
¿Qué pedo?
A cross hanging on the living room wall and a photo that was hanging on the fridge only 6 minutes earlier are now mysteriously gone. What makes this so creepy is that Eric has barely moved and has been standing in the same general area for the entire 6 minutes. No one could have snuck in and taken the cross and photo without being noticed, or at least making a sound. But it's what happens next that is truly terrifying.
I'm guessing it was it got put upstairs or something. Oh, I see it. I see it. There's two hands. Dude, that's creepy. Is there gonna be a face next? Oh yeah, dude, I'd be fucking freaked. Don't. Oh. Yep, I knew it. There was gonna be a fucking face.
Two little childlike hands press up against the glass windows and door. When Eric gets closer, a bizarre face emerges from the darkness. Eric has had enough. He runs back upstairs to his dog Beans and doesn't sleep for the rest of the night.
I'd probably be too freaked to sleep as well.
Just under.
God, that'd be so fucking freaky. Oh God, if I saw two hands, if I had my own house, I live in an apartment, so there's always people everywhere. But if I had my own house and I knew that I was the only one there with my cat, and I And I knew there was nobody. There was no possible way anybody would be around my property. If I just started hearing noises, and then out of nowhere I saw two small hands pressed up against my glass window, I'd be a little fucking freaked. And then if I went up to it and then just a face came in like that, oh fuck no. I'd probably be calling a priest at that point.
Under the surface, a group of fishermen in Aguadilla, Puerto Rico are returning home late one night when they spot something very strange beneath the water's surface.
Oh, that's odd.
Submarino. No acercarme mucho.
Yeah, no, güey.
Wow, mira eso. Uy, me acerqué.
That's odd.
A strange bright blue light seems to be strobing in uneven bursts beneath the ocean waves. The guys head in for a closer look, and this is when things start to get really weird.
Mira, empezó en el puente y está en la boya, era la boya. El puente está a mano izquierda, Era eso, mira eso, mira. Mira eso. Hay algo ahí. Mira algo ahí. Míralo. Yo no sé qué carajo es eso, dale para atrás.
Yo no quiero saber.
Dale. Dale.
No quiero saber.
No quiero saber, dale. Dale.
Yo vi algo.
No. Dale.
What is that?
Eso. ¿Hundió? Wow.
Something dark and humanoid can be seen breaching the surface of the water and moving through the strange blue light. When the video was shared to the internet, many viewers' first thoughts were that it could simply be a diver, but others were quick to point out that there are no boats nearby, so where would a diver come from? And also, the oddly shaped figure doesn't seem to be wearing a diving tank. Finally, the figure seems to swim upright, almost as if it is somehow walking quickly through the water.
That is weird.
The bizarre clip went viral on the internet, with many viewers suggesting that this humanoid figure could be anything from a creature to an alien or even a mermaid. But what do you think this is?
That is very
Let me know down in the comments.
I mean,
2 years of...
I mean, you'd think that some like that sort of blue light would come from like some sort of submersible, but it's odd.
Terror. Over the last 2 years, Lauren Combs from Waco, Texas has been experiencing terrifying unexplained activity in and around her home.
Did you do that?
This is ridiculous. Don't make me think about numbers.
After posting her videos, Lauren disappeared from social media for 9 months before she finally returned with an update. Lauren says that over the last month she's been feeling ill and drained of energy and having a very hard time. But strange things continue to happen around her home. One night as Lauren is on the phone with her boyfriend on her front porch, something happens that is truly bizarre.
Hey, when you come over?
I gotta wait for my work clothes to dry. Then I'm coming.
Hey, I'm hungry.
I understand that. I can't just not leave without my work clothes.
Okay, that's fair. do you want me to just make something here?
What do you have?
I mean, like pizzas or maybe chicken nuggets, nothing crazy.
Do you have ranch at your house?
No, can you bring your ranch?
Can you bring mine?
Come on.
Dude, my f***ing door just closed.
Is that the slam sound?
Yes. And it's locked.
What?
I just got locked out of my house.
What's going on there?
Yes, nobody's here.
That's kind of scary. Where are the dogs?
Luna! Luna's inside by herself. I don't even see her in there. Hang on.
Take Rash. Baby? Hello? Oh, fuck, she's nudged.
Luna! 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 Oh. Luna! Luna!
Lauren's front door suddenly slams shut, locking Lauren out of her home with her dog still somewhere inside, all alone. Lauren panics and hurries around her house to get inside through her back door. As she enters, then that door suddenly slams shut as well, and her doorbell begins to ring over and over all by itself. Lauren says that she eventually found her dog mysteriously trapped in the back room. The dog was a little shaken up, but otherwise, he was completely fine. Now, cut to 2 months later. One night when Lauren is in bed, she is woken up by her dogs a little after midnight. What happens next is downright chilling.
You think she would have moved out of that house by now?
Luna, come here. Sit. Come here. Can't see.
Someone knocks on Lauren's window, but when she opens her window to look into her backyard, there's no one there. Then as she turns, she hears an odd growl near the open window that makes her scream. But did you see it? Right after Lauren screams and wildly pans her camera back towards the window, something odd can be seen right outside just below the windowsill, but only for a brief second. Who or what is this? After this incident, Lauren hasn't been back on TikTok. But there is one important thing to be learned here, and that is, if someone or something pecks on your window in the middle of the night, don't open it. Like, why? Why would you?
Exactly. Why the fuck would you open your window?
Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, don't ever open your fucking window, man. I mean, like, Jesus Christ. Well, that was a Nuke's Top 5 video, everyone. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If there are any other videos you'd like to see me react to, music videos, or just regular videos of any kind, please make sure to comment them down below, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. I do have a channel over on Twitch that I stream to Tuesdays through Saturdays, so please make sure to go check that out. Give me a follow over there. I do have other social media accounts, TikTok, Twitter, and the like. Links to everything will be in the description below. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.